Alright, here we go. Yeti microphone. Few more minutes, guys. Okay, welcome Deadman. Welcome Tanya.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Robert. Hi, Deb. Hi, Tanya.
You have all those? I don't
Hmm?
yet.
There's a dead man walking on here. How is that happening? Hey,
Soon.
are you like the voodoo dead man or the hoodoo dead man? Maybe. What kind of dead man are you?
Walking.
Yeah, right. I want to know. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Robert. Hey, Patrick. Hey,
Dead
Michelle.
man. Oh, Lord in heaven.
Until showtime.
Lord in heaven. Speaking of the devil, huh?
Oh, closed caption auto-generated, so we'll see. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Roberts. Hello, how goes it, Mr. Crystals?
It's my latest picture you're seeing right now.
Hey, Mr. Crystals, you want to be my husband number 3?
Oh, my God.
Maybe I can get a group rate on divorces after this corona's over.
You know everybody can read what you're saying,
That's
right?
fine.
It's closed caption.
I'm not hiding a darn thing about me. Come on, Mr. Crystals. We'll get a group rate.
Oh, my God. You are too funny.
You can come to America.
Oh, jeez. I think he's more happy with his birds.
I would rather go to Australia if that's okay. Can you imagine that? All the
Oh my
beautiful
God.
birds and the
Where did
beautiful...
it go?
Uh-oh, you setting it... Sue's setting herself on fire again.
What?
Until showtime.
Jesus, girl. Will you stop blowing me?
Because you set yourself on fire.
I'm not setting myself on fire.
I saw little smokes coming out from you.
Yeah, well, I'm fine.
Oh, Lord in heaven. Robert, back slowly away.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I like you too much, Robert, to marry you, so don't worry about that.
All right, hold on. They're going to see us soon.
It is muggy as hell here in Massachusetts, guys.
Oh, boy, is it ever.
We are having horrible thunderstorms and lightning and rain and
So
horrid.
we'll see what happens. So far, the thunder isn't too bad. I know. Put it down, Susan.
You're going to have to chat. You want to chat. You're chatting.
I'm chatting.
Okay. You're chatting.
All right, I'll put away the jewelry.
1 minute until showtime.
Well, I don't mind if you're doing it as long as you're chatting at the same time.
Okay.
Just
well,
got to keep chatting.
Just see if see. No, nobody can see what I'm doing. So.
Not at the moment.
No, see, I'm
Not yet.
kind of in the middle of creating a new piece. So,
Which, by the way, the picture of the swans, guys.
one of mine.
Yes, and my dog Buddha today happened to jump in the water and swim after those swans today. I really was grateful to have a towel in the car and those pads.
That's after we're not live yet.
Oh gosh, he really
See,
did.
this is why I don't turn the volume on.
Okay, don't turn the volume on it. Oh, the volume is on though. Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll be the one that shuts up then. Shh, shh, shh. Oh, Elizabeth. Yeah, I read an article about that today. We'll have to talk about that. What Elizabeth's talking about, the fireworks. There's articles everywhere
Your
about
show
that.
will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio.
For the next 2 fun-filled hours, get ready to learn something new, be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. You never know what these two will be up to next. So please welcome Susan Swanbeck
Hello,
and
everyone.
Michelle Sullivan.
Yo, everybody. Yippee yay, guys. We are in a house, stuck in the house with thunder and lightning and rain. And then we just like, it's not the day to talk about psychic stuff today.
No, we wanted to change it up, but here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. And I think it's because I'm exhausted and I have a goal that I want to meet, which is to get the website up, the website store up and running.
Hi, Cousin Diane.
So we have right now, we happen to have the web store up and running as far as the spheres are up there.
Yes.
Okay, so the spheres are on the store website. And then we have, we'll have the towers, the specimens, and the jewelry up there soon.
And all
right
the
now
other miscellaneous goodies.
Right now the
Ooh.
store's only set to ship to USA.
Yes.
That's it. It's only set to ship to USA. It's a flat rate shipping.
Sorry, guys.
For
Only
medium-sized
USA
box,
right now.
the website.
Mhm.
Because the rates that we have with DHL and everybody else, it just causes too much of an influx. So
Yeah. And because right now we're staying local. We're staying only USA because right now with the state of things in the world globally. And
well,
plus,
it's not just that.
we
I
can't be
think some of the shipping
responsible,
rates,
yeah.
It's ridiculous because think of it this way.
a lot.
They want you to ship $2,000 a month. $2,000 they want to give you they want you to give them a month before they'll give you a decent rate.
And not to mention they overseas postal services, they destroy all of your stuff before it even gets there, guys.
Tell me about
We
it.
need to make sure we have quality service that we pay for.
Yeah. So right
properly and we can
now
trust.
we're shipping USA only on the site.
Mhm.
That is just the way that it's going to be. So,
And that's how it is.
yeah.
And that's how we like it. And that's what we're saying.
Yeah. So we were going to continue with the psychic stuff is what we were going to do. But I think right now with everything that's going on, I think what we'd like to do, loud noises. Yeah. I think we're
fireworks.
just gonna chat. Let's
Mhm.
chat.
Mhm.
Literally, guys, let's chat. You know?
That's definitely, I know Elizabeth is dying to talk about the fireworks. And
Okay.
I have to agree with her because we are here in New Bedford too. So we know what you're going through, Liz.
Yeah. See, the
We know.
fireworks are like right there.
Yeah.
Diagonally across from our house.
Yeah, so you must be close to us. But I mean, I've read all the articles. I've been
It's
reading all the
every
articles about it.
Freaking night.
Yeah, it's not even July. And the really stupid thing is, they don't even wait till it gets dark. They do it in the daytime.
You're watching yourself talk again.
I'm trying to talk to you,
No, but
but I'm looking at you talking.
okay. No,
You want me to
weren't.
talk to you like this?
Yeah. Well, see. The
Okay,
thing was-
Sue. So,
Hi, I can see you.
okay, so Sue.
She does this. Remember, we had to go through this once before. Camera,
Yes,
monitor.
but I used
camera.
I look at you
monitor.
when I talk, though. That's
right,
the problem.
but you weren't. See, I just caught you
Okay,
again.
I'm trying to look at you when I
No,
talk.
I see. I catch her
Okay.
because of the new setup. Thank you to my son, by the way. Thank you, Jacob.
Did he get his cookies, by the way?
Yeah, of course he got his
Okay,
cookies.
okay.
He's pretty cool. My son, I pay my son cookies to come over and help me with my computer stuff.
Thank God.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's a really cheap way of paying for
know.
computer stuff.
So
Geek
he
Squad
says,
doesn't get
okay,
paid
you
in
need
cookies.
this, you need that, you need this. And then he's like, oh, you'll be able to hook it up, no problem. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, look. When I got my first computer, guys, you know those nice thin monitors you have now? Yeah.
We didn't have
no.
those. It was like a
It
box.
was a freaking dinosaur.
It was like a
I
washing
learned
machine.
DOS system,
Mhm.
okay? Black and white DOS system.
Oh, wow, Liz says it's across the street from her. So you got to be really
You too?
close. You got to be like super close to us. Super close. That's crazy weird.
Well, we're South End. It's going to be all over the place.
It's got to be all over. The
If we're
articles
Sou-
are
if we're
saying it
South End,
everywhere.
I think she's like North.
The articles that they've been posting are talking about it's been bad. It's the whole city of New Bedford.
Yeah, I don't
Somebody's
understand.
stupid.
Look, I know kids graduating, and I know they're not having the graduation the way that they should. I
That's part of the
understand
problem. Part of the
I
problem.
do. I really, really, really do understand that. So you get
Yeah.
beep, beep, and people going by and waving, and
Yeah.
I'll film it. It's like no big
she's
deal.
in the West End.
Oh, yeah. So it's
See?
all over
It
the
is
place.
all over. We're in the South End, and we're literally getting
Wow.
it horrible. And I know that because they're posting, and there's articles left and right about this now. So I guess it's what do you call it? An epidemic. Like it's happening everywhere.
Yeah, it's like it's
Which
bad.
is so
Put it
strange.
down, Susan.
So what's gonna happen come July? Are you guys all going to run out of fireworks by then?
I don't know. Maybe they'll take a hop, skip, and a jump over to New Hampshire to pick up some more.
Maybe because Massachusetts is not going to be doing no fireworks spectacles, but I guess
No,
everybody
because
else
they
is.
don't want, and that's the thing. That's the other thing in Massachusetts. Some people have gotten a little lax when it comes to the coronavirus. They have. Oh, excuse
Let's
me,
talk about that.
COVID-19. Okay?
Let's talk about people getting lax
Yeah.
about the COVID-19. Because let's talk about that life.
Yeah. See, because what it is people are getting a little lax because they figure, okay, everything's opening up. They're getting a little lax. Well, guess
It's only
what?
been a matter of, 4 days, and
You know,
people are all lax
it's-
about it.
Okay. And what's happening is the numbers in Massachusetts themselves are on the rise again.
Again.
Okay. So, but I'm still doing things the way I was doing as if I was under quarantine.
You need to.
Okay. I'm still doing it the same way.
That's the safe way. That's the recommendation way. Thank God we have Lauren. That
it's-
comes every
it's-
day
Yeah.
and reminds
your
us.
nurse comes every day.
Yeah,
and
but
she
it's a
keeps us posted.
reminder to keep.
So,
Yes.
I mean, literally,
yes.
I know a couple of our peeps out there are from Mass,
Hmm.
and I don't know how you guys are making out in other places, but it's just getting to the point where you really need to. Yes, it's okay to go out a little bit more, but please, guys, got to remember to wash your hands. Bring your hand sanitizer with you if you can't get to some place to
Hello,
wash your
Lisa.
hands.
Yes.
You know,
please.
literally. You know, and make sure that you're really careful because this whole thing it's really getting ridiculous.
Mhm.
And then some people are actually getting false negatives.
Yes. And that's the fear, guys, now.
Right.
And the other thing, please, guys, don't go hugging people. Don't go shaking.
Alyssa!
Yes, she's here. Thank goodness. Don't go shaking hands. It's not the time to shake hands.
No, don't
Hug
Yeah,
people.
don't.
Don't go giving kisses.
No.
This, please,
No.
don't
And, you know,
do
you
this.
still have to be really careful right now is what you have to be.
And I don't
So-
understand. It's only been 4 days we've been open up, and people are like, "Oh, Corona, COVID, over, done, forgot about it, all set."
it's literally it's not like that. I'm still doing everything the same way.
We need to.
Yeah.
It's still,
So,
guys. It's a reminder. It's a reminder. We're gonna remind you of this, guys, on a regular basis. Honestly, because we are living this life.
Well, I have to because you got to remember, guys, I haven't seen my grandkids since it started.
Mm-hmm.
Twin grandbabies, I have not seen them since it started
Mm-hmm.
because I have to go into an elderly complex to do some caregiver. So that puts me at risk.
Yep.
So there's certain things I have to do when I'm out just to come home. In order to keep Michelle and my 17-year-old safe, I have to
Mhm.
also take care of my mother and keep her safe.
That's right.
So there's a lot of things I have to do when I'm out there at the store.
Mhm.
So, I mean, literally, and I do use my aunt's car most of the
Mhm.
time, but some
And-
days
yeah.
I do take the bus. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
the bus, and this guy walks by me. He doesn't even have a mask on. I'm like, what the hell? You can't even
Okay,
get...
the
literally.
door just closed on its own.
That was Joseph.
Joe's not here.
Joe's here.
Oh, okay. I was
Joe's
like,
up.
oh my God, yay! There's ghost activity, and I'm disappointed. God damn it. Sheesh. You could at least go
We
boom.
miss you, Melissa.
No, but that's the thing, guys, and the precautions still have to be taken. They
Yeah.
have to be taken still. The corona and the COVID, everything is not over. We're not done with this yet.
No, we're not. And there's a lot going on. And here's the thing. I understand that there's a lot of protests going on with Black Lives Matter. And I do. And most of them, thank God, are wearing their mask. And that's the thing. I know that they're standing up for what is right. And I
Yeah.
get that. And I would be doing the same thing. But I still have a fear of my grandbabies.
Yes.
You know, and my mom and
Mhm.
bringing it home to my son. So I have that fear. So I have noticed it a lot. I don't know how it is in your area, but most of the people,
Mhm.
I'd have to say like 99.9% of the people in the New Bedford area that are still doing like the peaceful protests are wearing the masks.
They are in our area, but I also read earlier today, because a lot of the big protests are happening in Boston, the capital, in Massachusetts.
That's the biggest problem
So
there.
here's what they're doing today. Because of not doing proper things, they are now offering free COVID testing to all the protesters and get this, and rioters,
Wow.
because of the negligence that they took in all this, because they were not careful. Nobody was.
No.
This is going to start the second wave of all
And
this.
that the second wave wasn't supposed to start until November or December.
And guess what?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody could have happened
You
or
know,
planned what happened.
nobody
but
planned what happened because, what happened was wrong. Yes, I'm sorry, it was wrong.
It was. And nobody can say it wasn't. It was wrong.
No,
Any death like that is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
it's wrong. So, but now we have to, in Little League, guys, I don't want you to lapse. So,
No, it's got to be a reminder because.
Michelle
people-
talked me into doing something.
Okay.
It's all her fault.
It's always my fault. I'm very proud of that.
Well,
Bad or
see,
good.
and this is something else we're adding in too. So Michelle and I both have dogs.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she joined this thing that's called
Pup Mom.
Pup Moms. Okay.
Yes.
Where literally you get a box once a month and it has pet toys and stuff for the pet mom.
Yeah, I love
so
this
it's a combination.
box.
I'm like, oh, I don't know. But then when I see Otis's face every time she opens a box for Booter, it's like, oh.
I know. I'm so glad
So-
you decided to do it.
Well, we're also going to become affiliates.
Guess what, guys? You hear what she said? We are now affiliates to
So
Pup
it's not on
Mom.
the site yet. That's another new thing. We have the Amazon affiliate program.
Mhm.
Then we're going to have the Pup Mom affiliate program.
That's
so that
right.
link will be at the top of all of our pages too. And the new store will be open up, shipping to USA only right
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Can't really find a good shipping rate. I mean, DHL is pretty good, but damn,
Yeah, not right now with all this going. It's not a good,
it's
good way
it's,
about
it's
it.
really
Mhm.
difficult right now.
Mhm.
UPS is cheaper, but they're running so much slower.
And way late.
So it's a catch-22. If you want the DHL and you want the
Mhm.
Express, you're paying astronomical amounts of money
Mhm.
for probably, say, I don't know, a bracelet.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's
Yeah.
just ridiculous right
But
now.
I have to
So we're
say,
gonna
if you
wait.
guys do sign up for Pup Mom, Pup Mom comes every single month.
Yes. So the affiliate
And
link will
it's
be up soon.
awesome. Mhm.
There will be more pages to the store as well. So
Mhm.
I've just been really busy doing that. We do have, and again, Alyssa, if you're still here, honey, I got to show you.
Yes, check
I
this
got
out.
to show you
Alyssa.
this, hon. Alyssa, check it out.
This is one of our new creations
I
available.
finished this chakra pyramid.
This thing weighs a
Listen,
ton.
this is a big ass pyramid,
Mm.
girl. Check this one out. This is a chakra pyramid. I made this all crystal gemstones. Michelle,
Uh-huh.
start at the top.
Okay, so this is the amethyst over here, followed by the apatite. Then we have the lapis lazuli. Right here, we have another layer now of jade and a green aventurine, followed by citrine, and then we have the calcite, the orange calcite, and then we have a combination of the red jasper and what was that? There was something-
Just red jasper in that one. Just red jasper.
So this has all
right.
been
This, remember I told you guys it's going to be different sizes. This is an
Mhm.
extra large pyramid. Look at this.
yes.
This is extra large, loaded down with crystals.
Mhm.
So we're going to have small, medium, large, and extra large. The first one you seen was the large. This is the extra large. So, I mean, I had a
Extra
blast
large.
making this. And the thing that I do is that because it's a chakra pyramid, what I wanted to do is I wanted to put the Reiki energy in with each layer that I did.
Mhm.
Each set of crystals, I intuned each set of crystals with the Reiki energy.
And then it got encapsulated
Yeah.
with the resin. So
Yeah.
this
Oh,
this is a
my God, hold
superpower.
on.
This is a super powered
Jeepers,
pyramid right here,
gross.
guys.
I wonder how much that weighs.
Mm,
Hold on.
let's weigh it.
Where's the scale? What did I put the scale? We got to find this out.
Let's
all
see
right.
how much it weighs.
All right, hold on. Oh. All right, hold on. Let's see, guys. Okay, I love you, but get down. I don't know what you're doing. You get
He heard Pup Mom.
Oh, Pup Mom.
Pup
Okay.
Mom.
All right, so hopefully they can see this. Is this on? I don't know if they can see this. Okay, ready?
Yep. 4 pounds, 6.4 ounces.
Yeah.
This is almost 5 pounds of crystals, guys.
Yeah.
In one unit.
Yeah.
5 pounds of crystals in one.
And I
Units.
have like a little clear quartz bead on the top of this.
Mhm.
Is what I have.
The
So-
conductor right there.
Holy hell.
It's a beast.
Yeah, and so the classes will be up soon. Everything will be up soon. So what I wanted to do today
Hello, Pablo.
was literally just chat.
Mhm.
Let's just chat. Now remember the price of the extra large is $100. And the large is
Yeah.
75, the medium is 50, and a small is 25. I haven't made any small
Mhm.
ones yet because we're out of gloves.
And
And when you
yeah.
use that stuff and you don't have gloves, it's like we have to peel my hands
Yeah,
apart.
Michelle-
We have to peel our fingers.
it's like, hold on, let me get it. Like literally, you have to help each other get them glued. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But it's worth
so
it.
we have to. My poor
Yeah.
kitchen table.
So but it's worth it. So we wanted to give you guys a chance to kind of talk. Let us know what's
Yeah.
going on with you guys. We'll let you guys know what's going on with us.
I figured just
You
a
know?
simple chit chat. We could
Yeah.
chat today.
Which is so worth it, guys. Oh, and by the way, being a Pup Mom affiliate, you do get a code. It gets you some money off. And I have to say, the products for mom and dog are top quality. This is just a sample of what I have to have it on my desk. 100% pure argan oil, guys.
Yeah, that comes from the mom.
That comes for the mom.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool.
The products that come, you will be surprised. You will be blown away. Top quality toys for the dogs. Top quality.
You
like,
mentioned toys and you said dogs.
Here
Here he
comes.
comes again. It's
Yeah.
not here yet, honey.
Tell me about this. If this doesn't show you how
Okay, come
excited dogs get
Come
about
on.
the Pup Mom crate.
You mentioned toy, dog, food.
Look at this.
Pup mom.
Pup Mom, Pup Mom. He hears this and he hasn't gotten the box. He's
No.
seen Buddha got the box for the last couple of months.
Yes.
Okay. And
All
thank
right,
God it's
go,
because,
go lay in the bed. Go
so
be a
this
good
is
boy.
how excited dogs get about the Pup Mom. But
Yeah.
this is the funny part. Moms get excited too.
Oh my God. It's really weird because whatever Buddha doesn't eat, Otis eats.
He loves it.
But
He
see,
loves
Otis
it.
eats everything.
Thank
He's
God.
one of those kids, and I say kids because I mean that.
Yes.
He's one of those kids, if you put it on the table,
Oh, bye, Alyssa.
he'll eat it.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank
Bye,
God.
hon.
And the good thing is they give you the top quality products. They give you the links to buy more. And each one has a big percentage off using the Pup Mom Crate code. Each one
Yeah.
has them. So,
That's
I mean,
cool.
it's a win-win situation, guys. So, okay, let's done. We can't say the word anymore because it'll come running up here again.
Yeah, no. So,
Okay.
all right. So we were going to do a lot of work again on the psychic thing, like I said, but we kind of opted out what we listed the show as. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, we figured, rainy day, thunder and lightning.
Well, it's
Did you
not
guys
just that.
really-
You ever just want to have a little fun?
That's the thing.
Literally, and that's the thing. I just want to have girls.
Just wanna
wanna
have fun. Yes.
And that's
right.
what it is. I just want to have a little fun tonight. So, and you never know what's coming out of my mouth. I'm going to try to sleep if possible.
Yeah.
See, thunderstorms help me sleep.
Mhm. It does. But again, if she's dealing with the fireworks problem, like we know how that is.
I've
Fireworks
been
problem.
falling asleep to an AC,
Mhm.
a fan blowing on me so I can hear it, and a book.
Yeah. Oh, Elizabeth, honestly, with the articles that's been going on, the articles that I read today about
Yeah.
the fireworks, if you do have to call the local police, I mean, it's understandable. Everybody's up in arms on this. You're not going to be considered a cop rat or whatever.
it's not
No.
4th of July. I understand kids graduated, they didn't get
Mhm.
anything, but I know
Enough's
it's
enough.
really tough, but damn, people do have to sleep.
I mean, we know it's going on to
Yeah.
all hours of the night and starts in the daytime and goes to all hours of the night. So we get it.
So,
All right.
what do you guys want to talk about today? What topic can we come up with? Huh.
Well, you know what? I want to tell you a little something. I don't know if you know
Alright.
about this because I happened to come across somebody talking about watching the Hat Man movie on Amazon Prime the other day.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet.
I haven't watched it yet either.
Huh.
And I'm wondering if we should sit down and make it a movie thing together and watch the Hat Man movie together.
Hmm.
From
I
what I
wonder if we
heard,
could do that.
it's pretty darn scary.
I wonder.
Because the person that I saw watching this has had experiences, and
Yeah.
they had photos of their own Hat Man in their home and their experiences.
Well, see, I think the hard part is we would have to do a watch party, but
Yeah.
we couldn't do it on Blog Talk.
No, we'd have to do it in another
Yeah,
way,
we'd have to
right?
do it
like
just a regular watch party.
Facebook watch.
Yeah,
thingy.
Facebook watch party.
But if you guys watched the Hat Man on Amazon Prime, and if you guys caught that, the Hat Man, I sent it to Chris, and I think Chris got to watch it. The Hat
Yeah.
Man.
And I do. Sometimes
Mhm.
it's like I'm up late with the show, and then I get creative, and I end up with 4 hours sleep, and then I got to get up and get out the door.
It's supposedly really super creepy though.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, she was
yeah.
talking about some people getting. Yeah, a lot of people have to work.
Well,
in
that's the
morning.
problem. Like these kids are all home right now, so they don't have no school. They don't have to get up to go anywhere.
You know
They're
what?
not-
That's it. Let's talk about the schools.
Oh yeah.
Has anybody
Oh.
out there read Has
That's awful.
anybody actually out there read what they're planning to do with the schools for next September?
I would love to know what they're going to do about lunch time in the
Okay.
schools.
So one, they want social distancing. So
Yeah.
the desks are kind of enclosed like this. Now
Yeah.
they're talking about kids wearing masks all day.
All day.
Okay, carbon monoxide. Can
Yeah.
anybody say that very loud?
Carbon monoxide.
Okay, but then you
And
gotta
the
remember,
plastic cheating
yeah,
everywhere. They look like they're in meat walkers.
yeah, no, they're,
With
in,
the
they're at
plastic.
work because they have those like little cubbies, and I understand
Yeah.
they're trying to help, but you know, to wear a mask all day, what if a kid has like asthma, or these kids are what, going to pass out?
Oh my God! What if some kid randomly
Because you got to
throws
remember, there was an article actually in the paper where somebody was wearing an N95 mask. Okay. Their N95 mask, they were actually wearing it while they were driving. Why? I have no idea. The windows were up. They passed out while driving because they kept breathing in carbon
The
monoxide.
carbon monoxide. That's the
I
problem.
mean, when I come out of the complex, the first thing I do is
Yeah.
want to breathe.
I look at my nurse every morning. She's double masked.
Yeah.
She's an N95 and another one on top.
Yep.
And I wonder, how the hell did this poor girl do this all day?
I don't know.
I don't know how she does it.
I honestly
Mhm.
wish I knew how people actually do that all day. Sorry, I'm trying to untangle my words.
So how about you guys?
Yeah.
You guys are on the front lines. I know a lot of you guys are on
yeah,
the
how
front
many
lines.
people out there are on the front lines that have to wear the masks all day? I mean,
Yeah.
do you guys have a suggestion that would help the kids going back to school? I mean, there's a lot of concerns and some issues here as far as what they are planning, you know?
What happens to recesses? Do recesses just go bye-bye? No more recesses?
I recesses in junior high or high school.
Well, but I'm like the elementary school kids.
I don't
What
know.
happens to that?
I don't know. I wish I did.
You
I
know,
wish
and
I
then
did.
my concern is what happens during lunches. Okay,
Yeah.
are kids going to have
Oh.
lunches at their desks? I mean, there's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of unanswered things like that.
Yeah.
If I had I don't have a kid in school right now, but if I had a child still in school, I would want to know all these things as a parent.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
know
I have
everything.
one left in school.
Yeah.
You know, I have two that are married. One that'll never get married.
You never know.
No, Jacob will never get married. Never. My only daughter might sometimes.
She will.
Eventually, she'll
Never
get
know.
there.
You never
She's
know.
in no rush.
But
So
it's-
yeah, so
where's
this
the
is-
explanations for these things?
I don't know. I wish I did. You know, those you guys out there that are listening, if you have like some concerns or some complaints without swearing, would be really
Would be
sweet.
nice.
Thank you. And you have something that our topic you'd like to talk about tonight. We're
Mhm.
actually opening this up for you guys. You can always call in at
Hello, Beck.
563-999-3002 if you would like to just sit and chat and just get some things off your
Mhm.
chest and just try to get it out there in a positive manner and help people think. And you know,
Yeah.
I just keep thinking about what I read about the schools. Literally,
It's
what if people have young
concerning.
kids? What is that going to do to their? Because you're going to remember when children are young,
How do you keep that on
the
their face?
oxygen helps their brains develop.
Preschool age kids running around. How do you even get a preschooler to keep a mask on
Yeah,
their
and the
face?
teachers that work with like preschool or daycares.
Yeah.
Okay,
how?
they sit there and they hug because the kids need attention. How do you do
They
this?
need that kind of reassurance. The
I
kids
don't
need
understand
that.
how you do this.
I don't know.
I really don't.
I don't understand. I don't know how they're going to do that. Preschool age
Yeah.
kids, I know parents have a hard time even having their young kids even to keep masks on their faces. So to say, okay, I'm going to have that trust factor to say, I'm going to send my kid to preschool or kindergarten, trusting that my child is going to keep the mask on their face all
They're
day.
not.
Not going to happen.
And so the teacher who's supposed to be social distancing, which you can't when it comes to young kids, are going to have to keep putting the mask on. And the kids are going to be like, I can't breathe. And then they're saying, okay, if they have asthma, they don't have to wear it.
Right. What's going to happen? Yes, Becky Bennett brings up a good point. Autistic kids.
Yes, they can't deal with that.
They don't like anything on their face. My
No.
son's autistic. He doesn't like anything on his head.
Yep.
Nothing. No hats. No
Yeah.
nothing. He doesn't even like the feeling of when he gets a haircut because of the hair thing even around him.
Yeah.
Doesn't like anything like that. So luckily he's 19, he's in college, he doesn't have to deal with that part of it. He's doing that college
No, yeah,
thingy.
well, college online, but if
online.
they open back up, he's going to have to deal with it.
And he's screwed because of that point.
Yeah,
Because of that point, exactly, Becky.
yeah.
How are they going to do that?
So all of this it's a bit of an issue. It's a bit of a problem.
Big time.
But see, not everybody out there actually has the ability to have like a network or for the kids to have a computer to do their schoolwork on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they don't have that. And the libraries just don't have enough distance to say, okay, log in and do your work here.
No, they
because
don't.
now
No.
you're in a public place.
Yeah. And every homeless person is going to the library to make use of that.
Yeah.
There is not enough computer space.
Nope.
There is not enough help even. What about the germ factors? What about, I would be worried
Yeah.
about all that stuff.
So it's an
You know?
issue. I mean, Joe's lucky,
Uh-huh.
you know, because of his oldest brother who's constantly giving him a new computer.
But Joe, thankfully 17 and a half, so he knows
Yeah.
how to do hand washing and social distancing and how to use a mask and things like that. But the
Yeah,
younger
but some
kids
teenagers are actually worse.
can be. Yes, definitely.
They think that they will
They think-
never get sick.
So, what about the parents, okay, that are saying, no, I'm not going to let my kids go back to school. I'm going to homeschool my kids. My kids are going to stay at home. Because I guess that's an option in some of the states, that they have a choice of allowing their kids to go back to school or homeschooling their kids like they've been
Right.
doing, I guess. And a lot of parents are leaning towards that because they don't want to deal with the
Right.
risk. And I don't blame them. That
But
is
the
your baby.
The problem comes into play if both parents work. That's
goes-
the problem.
that
Not
goes into
everybody
problem.
has a, hey, mom, you want to watch the kids? I got to work. No,
Right, not everybody
that,
has that. But
You know?
what do you do in that case? What about you, those parents? What about you guys that have those options? What states are you guys in? Why can't the kids use an auditorium or cafeteria that don't have options? That's a good point.
Yeah.
But a lot of the schools are not built that way.
Yeah, see, some of the schools over here, like the alternative schools for kids with special issues, it's a very old building.
They're
It was
very
like
compact.
the original
Mhm,
vocational school. That's how old this school is.
mhm. Okay, here's another.
Yeah.
William Sharpenter saying, if you wear a mask, you're not protecting yourself from getting it in your eyes. That's exactly what they're saying now, too.
Yes, that's it.
So how are you going to get a preschooler to wear safety goggles and a mask?
Yeah,
That's not going to happen.
I know. And this is actually a concern of mine.
You can bribe any kid with as many video games you can bribe them with. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to work.
Not gonna
because-
happen.
And that's one of my concerns.
hmm
You know, it's like this is not going away as fast as we'd like it to.
And it's really killing me, the people that think, oh, God, it's over and done with. It's all set. Oh,
Yeah, it's not.
you know, it's not. We are not.
Literally,
in
we
the
are
least.
still at the beginning of this.
We're exactly.
But this is our new normal, as Notre Dame said.
Yes.
Okay? Notre Dame said the world as we know it will end. Necessarily, the world as we knew it,
Our normal.
our
Mhm.
old normal, is
Mhm.
not going to be our new normal for a long time.
That's right.
It's not.
It's not going to
And
be.
that's the part that people need to understand.
And that's the logistics of everything
Right.
now.
It
That's
is.
the logistics
It
of
really
it.
is.
How do we figure these things out? Okay, we at first, right, the grocery store thing was a complication, right, at first. Until they kind of figured
They
things out.
figured out the grocery store thing.
Yeah.
But see, I also shop for my mom and my aunt because they're older.
So you go to the elderly
I-
time in the
Right.
morning.
So I do all of these things. So yes, I put myself in more risk than Michelle does, but I'm also very careful when I come home.
Yeah, she knows that there's risks
Right.
for me. You know what I mean? She knows she has risks for her mom, for certain things. I mean, she has risks for herself too. Don't
Oh,
get me
yeah.
wrong. But she's smart enough to do the right thing. And I
Yeah.
can trust her to do the right thing.
Hi, how you doing? I had a good
Yeah,
day.
rub it all over my face. You know what I'm saying?
No, we're not going to do that. But see, you
Okay.
got to remember, little kids. Think of it this way: how many times, like winter coming, little kids constantly have a runny nose,
Yep.
which
Oh,
is something.
Lord
believe
in
it or
heaven.
not,
Can't
don't
help
laugh
that.
at me. I'm looking forward to wiping my grandkids' nose. Shut up.
I know.
I know. I am.
Darth Vader
they,
with
they,
face
they
shields.
do this.
They're
you
all
know?
those boogies and
sit
snotty.
there like this, and then they sit there and they go with their friends. So
Mhm.
there's pretty much going to be boogers everywhere as far as you see it.
All right. But
Yeah.
this is the funny thing, right?
What?
This was why part of the reason why I yelled at my mom today was because my dad and his boogers. The same
Yes.
thing. Same thing like a child.
Exactly.
just like a child. An elderly man sick with the corona is just like a child.
Yeah, I think the younger kids, before they discover that, boys and girls are actually different and that they like the difference or hate the difference, whichever one it is.
Whatever. The cootie feels.
Playing like Darth Vader or even a mask, kids are still going to get hot.
They're eventually going to get hot and want to take that
my
off.
son, you can't put a mask on my son. You never could.
Never like that on his face.
No, that was
my
Jacob
son
for
Adam.
one.
Being autistic,
Yeah,
never.
Well, see, Jacob, they call him borderline MR.
Mhm.
Back then, that's what they labeled him as.
Mhm.
But he's also very intelligent when it comes to computers.
Yeah, he's
so,
super intelligent.
Oh
Are you
my
kidding
God,
me?
is he ever?
Just pay him with the cookies. Can't get better than that.
Yeah, I like that.
No Geek Squad member is going to come do cookie shit like that.
No, but see, I make homemade stuff, so he loves
why.
my stuff. He messes my stuff. So
Well,
these
maybe
are the
we
things
could
we're going
pay
to
the
deal with.
Geek
So
Squad
with
with the
him,
cookies.
he couldn't deal with stuff on his face.
Yeah.
Now Joseph never liked the masks as a kid,
Yeah, my Adam
and
too.
oh my God.
Never.
I just brought up the funniest memory, and this is the thing. You put face mask on this kid,
Uh-huh.
he'd look in the mirror and cry because he would be too scared.
Of himself, right?
Because Destiny, who's a really good artist, would do her face. It was tradition. Destiny wanted to do Joseph's face to make sure he was nice and scary.
Like the face paint.
Yeah, so
the
when he
thing.
was little, he thought it was cool. But then as he started to get a little older, he was like,
A little freaked out, huh?
yeah, like, no. So he'd wash his face before he'd go out the door. He'd say, I'll just want a mask, put a mask or a hood on, and it just didn't work.
It didn't work,
No.
huh?
It didn't work.
See, my Adam would allow all the rest of the costume, even if it was a cape or whatever it was,
Yeah.
but not the mask.
Hmm.
So he would be like Batman without the mask. So I'd call him Adam-Man, you know?
Oh, no!
I am Adam-Man!
I am Adam Man. Do you remember that cartoon? I'm showing my age.
Adam Man, Adam-Man.
Yeah,
Batman.
Adam Ant.
Yes, yes. But
Yes.
that's what it would be the same thing. So every year was the same thing. Didn't matter what costume. And he went through all those superhero phases, you know,
Yeah.
Superman, all those things. But never a face thing.
See, I
Never.
had one kid.
He didn't
Bo.
like hats. Adam didn't like hoods.
No. Bo
None of
went through, my son Bo, the one that's the parent of the twins, he went through Rescue Heroes. That was his
Oh,
phase.
those were the little cars.
That
the
was
little emergency cars,
the Rescue
wasn't it?
Heroes, construction people, carpenters.
Oh,
Like all the Rescue Heroes, because they were everyday heroes like firemen and policemen and all that. That was the Rescue
I'm surprised
Heroes.
you didn't go into something like that.
Well,
Because I could see Bo doing something like that.
yeah.
Either being like a paramedic or, you know, like I could see Bo doing something like that. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
I really could.
Yeah, with him right now, it's...
Not right now,
yeah,
but I
no.
mean, I could have seen that being the direction he would have
So-
gone into.
Well,
you
oh,
know?
yeah. Bo? Yeah.
Definitely. Because I could see that. Like, he has like that, I'm calm. All right, what do I got to do? Do a thing, you know? Like, I could see that about him, though. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people you have to have that right, like, what is it? Not personality, but that right demeanor to
Yeah,
have certain
he
jobs.
like comes up to me and says, yeah, the company I work at, a lot of people are dying of cancer. I should probably find a new job. I said, yeah, Bo. Everybody that works there, you know, some people are having issues with cancer.
Yeah.
And they think they can attach it to where you're working and you're still working there. Why?
He's not even, like, phased by it.
No, not at all.
He's like, cancer.
But see, and if I go, he'll go, what's the matter? You're, it's okay for me to die. If I don't react, I'm the one that gets in trouble.
Because he has like that, like, what is it? Like a game face. That's what it is, like that game face.
Yeah, he does. He's got a very good poker
Game
face.
face.
So if he ever went and played poker, he has a poker face.
He would win.
Mm.
I'd put my money on him, definitely. Definitely. He has that like that.
Yeah.
He's got it. He's got it, though.
Oh,
you know
he
what I'm
definitely
saying?
does. I keep looking at this saying, what beads am I going to put in here? I'm making another cuff. And this is
Yeah.
kind of what it looks like in the raw form, not even put together, or the other side
Well,
sealed. So.
let's tell the truth, because she sold out of the Corona collection. And yes, there was a
Yes,
Corona
I
collection.
did. I love
So-
that.
Now she has to replace items that were sold out on the Corona collection.
Yes, I
Because
did.
there's the beach collection,
We
there's the
didn't
Corona
name
collection.
the collection.
No. Tell them about that
Her
story.
nurse named the collection.
And it went. Tell them the whole story. It's real. That's actually a really cute story.
That was Lauren.
Yeah.
Well, I had made a couple of bracelets, and again, they were the two-tone, which
Yeah.
of course is the silver and the copper, and they were two-toned.
Yep.
And she looks at it and she goes, "Oh my God, that's perfect. It's the Corona collection," she says. This is the nurse, right? So the nurse turns
Yeah.
around and buys one for her and one for her mother, I think it
One
was.
for mother, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her
mother
mother.
and sister, mother.
Right,
Yeah,
because they do these things all the time.
and
So
because
she
of
goes,
the
"Oh my God."
corona, they can't usually
Yeah,
do.
so
They
she
can't do
named
it.
it. The two-tone collection is now the Corona collection. She
Yep.
named it.
So the cuffs that Sue makes is part of that collection, guys. The
Yeah.
Corona collection, and it's flying off the shelf. It literally is flying off the shelf.
Yeah, the nurses love it.
They love it. They love it. And you know what I think it
Yeah.
is because it's form fitting,
Yeah.
so they can wear it on the job.
And it's
know?
because of the wire that I use, it doesn't really break. So you can sit there and
Form it.
it's tight to your wrist.
Yep. It doesn't
And then
move.
just-
It doesn't go nowhere. It's
Nope.
right there. So they can wear it under their nursing clothes. They can
Mhm.
go and see their patients. It's something they can wear under their protective gear.
Yep.
It gives them that crystal energy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, big time.
And it makes them feel good. And so, you know what? Next time you actually run across a nurse, well, in Massachusetts around here, us,
yeah.
ask them if they happen to have a bracelet as part of a Corona
The
collection
Corona
bracelet.
collection. Some are
'Cause-
thin, some
yeah.
are wide. So
Yep.
it really depends on
Yep.
what's going on with
So
that.
that's what she happens to be working on right now, guys. So if you
Yeah,
see
I'm
her pick
working
that up,
on. Yeah, I pick it up. I do
Mhm.
some more and I put it down, and then everyone is kind of slightly different. So I haven't decided what I wanted to do with this one yet, but I know what I want to do with the outsides.
yeah, it's
that's the
deciding
thing.
which crystals and this, that,
Yeah,
the
which,
little
which,
things that she
which
does.
thing I want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ones that Lauren got had no crystals in them.
she loved it though,
It was just two-toned.
and she loved it,
Yeah,
and she loved the way
swear.
that she did this cute little thing on the end. And that was the other thing too, right? The ones that the nurse got, the Corona collections, you could wear them one way or another,
Yeah, you could wear them either way.
both ways,
Yeah.
guys. And so nurses love it. Love it. So it is the official Corona collection.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not just for nurses; it's for everybody.
Yeah, we.
But
didn't
that's
name
how it
She
got its
named
start. Yeah.
So we actually have a caller on the line, and we're going to actually take this caller and find out what they'd like to talk about today.
It's the area code. Well, let's find out where they're from.
Yeah. So the last four numbers of it is 1139.
Yeah.
You are 1139. Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, caller.
Hello, ladies. Do you accept virtual hugs?
Yes,
Yes,
I
we do. How are you?
Oh my God, you! How are you?
I'm doing well, and I have something very special. I hope you'll be able to utilize yourselves with all those wonderful products you're
Aw.
making and
Thank you.
helping people with. And I'm actually putting this out globally in memory of George Floyd,
Yeah.
to tamp down the chaos and have people take more personal responsibility and become more spiritual. It relates to the poem I authored that Maya Angelou commented on. It's short enough that you can put it on like T-shirts and coffee mugs and posters. And
Nice.
anybody looking for artists or any nonprofit or company to utilize it for fundraising or to bring more attention back to their websites or social media, so that they can adhere to the message of the poem. It's only 3 lines long. That's why it fits beautifully on these items. It's titled Caring, Sharing. It reads, if you dare to care, then share. If you share, pay heed, God will reward every good deed. So I
Aw.
hope you'll be able to utilize
Aw.
that yourselves. And
That's cute.
I have a Twitter page where I have additional information. You don't have to have a Twitter account to view the post, just to put my name on the internet, Hugh, H-U-G-H,
Mm-hmm.
Traulsen, T like Tom, R-A-U-L-S-E-N like Nancy, and then put Twitter after my name. If you scroll down to June 4th, there's a hyperlink. It'll say rooting out corruption.weebly.com Hughes Views, and click on that, and there's a couple of brief press releases you'll come across, and the second one down has hyperlinks to show my poem is in the President Ronald Reagan Library, and I put it out as a weapon against terrorism when 9/11 happened in 2001. And then you'll be able to also click on and hear what Maya Angelou had to say.
Oh, that's
So it's,
incredible, you. Oh my God.
my
I am
God.
so happy that we're here.
Yeah, I've been busy. I know you've called a
I
couple
know.
of
I
times.
left some messages.
And I've
I
just
think you were.
literally been like
How
jammed.
could you not be busy with Michelle in the house?
You got that right, you. I keep her on her toes, that's for sure.
Yeah, who's eating up all those chocolate chip cookies? Is she getting them before you have a chance to?
Oh, I wait till
have a
nighttime. I wait till
Michelle
she goes
eats
to
them
bed.
all at nighttime, either
Yep.
her or my 17-year-old.
Yep, I wait till
All
she
the
goes
time.
to sleep. I'm not stupid, you. I wait till she goes to sleep. How have you been doing,
Yeah,
though, during all this, Q? How have you been doing?
Well, I was listening to you talking, and again, this is where these things that are happening, it's really a time to pause and reflect upon what life truly is all about. Because
Exactly.
we all did come from spirit, and I want to have you comment too, since Susan has some indigenous in her bloodlines, what you think. I was very surprised at the tremendous amount of the Navajo people who are coming down with the COVID-19.
Oh, God.
And this is totally against everything that they're taught, because they talk to each other and they like to hug each other and whatever too. So it's very distressing to them, and they're losing a lot of people. I don't know how that originated to get onto the reservation or wherever it's spreading
It
so
only
quickly.
takes one
but they're-
person. It only takes one
Well,
person.
I know, literally, and I know they were fighting for the pipelines too.
Yeah.
And they did finally win
Yeah.
that fight. So there was a lot going on there where they were actually in touch with many other people, because it is a part of their land that they were trying to save, a part of their history. So I think
Are
with
you
that
talking
being,
about Standing Rock, or is this another pipeline?
I'm talking about Standing Rock. There was an issue
Okay.
going on with Standing Rock. There was a protest there, and then also the Wampanoags too. The Wampanoags are very close knit too. But so far,
Right.
my friend Shay, she's a Wampanoag. Her and her kids are doing good right now. So they're doing okay up in the Wampanoag lands, but
Here at
it's-
least.
it's
Here at
here
least. Yeah.
in the east at least. That's what we have around here is the Wampanoag. So it really depends, because when you're sitting there and and it's the same thing. They were standing up for the rights of their lands, and the fact that their lands were being stolen right out from underneath them again. And there's a lot
Right.
of protest issues there. Now, also we have the African American and whites. It really doesn't matter. It's everybody is involved in what happened to this poor man, George Floyd, because I mean, that's the right name?
Yeah, George Floyd. Yep.
Yeah. So and everything is just like so much. It's just like to the point where everybody is running out and doing that as well. And so I've noticed that with everybody actually coming together right now to help. Not everybody is like 25% and up Indian that's out there helping. So it is going to cause the cross contamination. And especially now the numbers might be increasing with the COVID-19 because of the demonstrations and the protests.
The riots.
So it's causing a large issue.
And it literally, and that's what people don't realize. It literally takes one person to infect 40 people. And then if you think about it, those 40 people now infect another person, and that person infects another 40, and then another 40. And I mean, it goes on and on and on. Next thing you know, an entire tribe is completely infected.
Yeah.
They don't have access to testing. They don't have access to medical care.
That's the same thing. And that's the same thing. And this is why it's so closely knit to me. Because you have to remember, all the Native American lands were taken, literally chopped like
chopped liver.
Literally, no, it's not that. Like I'm having a brain fart about the local history here.
The Wampanoags?
Yeah. The he got his head on a pike.
Oh goodness!
Yeah, I'm having
God.
a brain fart on his name. Anawan.
Anawan Rock.
Yeah, Anawan literally chopped his head off, put it in a pike on one of his sacred lands.
Lord, I
so,
can't remember his name right now.
yeah, literally, a lot of the Native American Indians were like murdered, and their women were raped, and we're still fighting. For a lot of us that are 25% and older, are still fighting for most of our rights. So when it comes to something like Black Lives Matter, I understand this because it's closely knit, it's closely related.
I believe it.
I really do. And it's just, it's a difficult situation to try to find, and it's like a constant battle. I mean, how many years and how many centuries later since the Native Americans weren't called savages, okay? And since the actual slaves at the time were free, and we're all both still fighting for the rights.
Still.
It's an issue. It's a very large issue. We're individuals. We need to all stick together, and we need to literally do something about this because it's not right.
And you're right, the Indians are the forgotten people. So yes, all people
Well, that's
matter.
why I hope Susan will be able to take this home, because the Indians have beautiful artworks that they do too. So
Yeah.
I hope she'll be able to get that out. And also I have strategies that will transform global economics to root out the corruption. Corruption's the biggest problem. Look over all the recent posts on the Twitter page, because I have some very interesting things on there. I have an archive blog talk show, Hugh Charleston dismantling the police state, and discuss some interesting things there. I have a documentary movie titled Red Cry, all about the Lakota indigenous people on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. That is really giving a good historical perspective.
Awesome.
And there's something that I just came across recently, and this is the heart of everything. It's a documentary called Out of Shadows, and it really gets into the satanic stuff that's going on globally, and that's what we have to really look at, and that's where
He's right.
we have.
There's a lot of closet
sorry?
satanic stuff. You are
Yeah.
100% right, you on that.
Wow.
There is a lot of closet satanic stuff goes on that people just don't talk about. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's why I'm divinely protected. I feel I have no fear. You were asking how I'm doing, but I'm proud. I should have been dead so many times.
I'm
but
so
I
happy,
have
though, to hear
severe-
from you. I really am.
I'm sorry?
I am so happy to hear
Yeah,
from
I
you.
keep forgetting to tell you that I do have messages from him, and I just haven't had a chance.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I
running.
understand.
We're running
That's
like
no
crazy.
problem.
Yeah. It's just
I
been,
always say it's in God's time and in God's way, not mine. But
so everybody
yeah,
that doesn't know, this is Hugh Charleston.
Charleston, yeah.
He is a very informative individual who has done a lot of work with former presidents. He's also dealt with conspiracy theories, aliens.
He is the expert in
he literally
synchronicity.
is literally. We work with synchronicity ever since we
oh.
talked to you. And we have known him for a very long time.
A long time. We got to have you
Very
back
long
on
time.
again. We got to have you on.
Oh, yeah.
Like soon, you. Literally.
yeah,
Like,
well,
soon.
look over the recent tweets and everything, and I have a pinned tweet. Dave interviews Hugh Charleston where I discuss a white pod. That might be an interesting show to do. And I had
Write
that
that down.
divinely come to
What is
me
it?
White
back
Pod.
in 2011.
Yeah.
A white pod, the basic concept I give free to all mankind. It stands for Your Personal Opportunity Database. Now, we all have networks. When we're first born, our family is our network.
Yeah.
But as we grow and as we have our basic education, and as long as the internet, I look at that as mankind's avatar for the future. It's like the Wild West right now with all the fraud and manipulation, but it can be cleaned up. And
Yes.
when you look at ways that you can use the technologies today, you can create unlimited opportunities to help yourself and empower others to be a blessing.
That's
So
right.
we're really here to learn how to be a blessing to others. And when we do that, it's actually a blessing back to us. So that's why I think although I should have been dead many times, I'm still here.
I'm glad that.
Being like a way shower.
I'm glad that you are still here. I've been wondering about you and wondering how you were making out during all this. Because, I mean,
Well,
the
I'm
conspiracies.
pretty much living like a monk in my apartment, but I don't wear the mask when I go out because I do have that severe COPD. And you made some excellent points, because this is so horrible what is happening, but these elites are just studying and watching everything that's going on and making millions of dollars on all this stuff that they're forcing people to do. So that's why I keep telling people, if you can't do anything else, say a prayer and God will put the ego in check where it needs to be. But we have to be peaceful. I'm very concerned with that we don't get the military going out into this country to clean up the rioting. And also, I tell people that are agitators doing the destruction and stuff that you're going to be accountable for that if you don't get caught. When you go back into spirit, you're going to have accountability with your creator.
Yep.
And I like to put out simple things just to awaken people as to what the law of attraction is all about, too. I say, if you had to experience 1,000,000 times stronger the psychological or physical pain that you cause someone else, how long do you think you'd continue doing that? And the second thing I like to do to wake people up is to give them a choice in life immediately. Which would you choose to be, an embittered paraplegic billionaire or a healthy, happy person with all your basic needs met? Some people might jump right on the billionaire, but I think after a couple of days they'd regret that choice, especially if they had a nasty nurse. So be careful what you wish for, you just might get it.
Yeah, exactly.
I
The
agree
nurse-
with you there.
The nurse does make all the difference, guys.
Yeah,
I
I
tell
mean,
you.
I think we do pretty good. I pretty much run the show out of my bedroom.
Yeah.
It's kind of my church. The ATU Network is my church. I make a lot of the items that we sell, and
I keep her busy like Santa
you know,
Elves.
and I enjoy my little bubble.
She does. She loves what she's
Yeah,
doing.
I do. As you can see,
Yeah.
well, you can't see. I'm playing with another bracelet that I'm in the process of making. I
but
don't
she
know why.
loves what she's doing. She's
Yeah, I
happy.
do.
She's content.
Yep.
And a lot of people have a hard time being homebodies. I know that's a big thing with everybody with the quarantine. I know it's hard for
Yeah.
people.
But see, I always find something for Michelle to do too.
Yeah. So we keep busy though. We keep busy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's. Go ahead, you.
I just wanted to say I'm going to try and pull this up, but there's a couple in New Jersey. I think Susan's getting close to Jack Benny's age. I'm not sure. Are you 39 yet, Susan? There.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You're so cute.
Oh God, gotta love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, honey. I'm gonna be 55 on the 19th.
God bless you.
Yes, so
Well, I want to
sweet.
give you a couple that does concerts right out of their kitchen. They do all the love songs from the 50s and 60s.
Oh,
nice.
that must be so cute.
Yeah.
Aw.
I see if you could pull this up.
I'm writing it down.
Okay. This is the name of the website is this gentleman's name, Joey, Joey, and then ARM like Mary, IN like Nancy, IO.com. JoeyArmenio.com. They have Armenio Entertainment. They're in Verona, New Jersey. And Joey, and his wife Doreen, and they have a dog that they do these quarantine kitchen concerts.
Oh wow, that does sound cute.
That must be so cute. We
That
have to check
sounds
that
real
out.
cute.
And they know who I am, so maybe you can put in a request if they have another upcoming concert.
Oh, we got to check that out.
Yeah, that
so
sounds
awesome.
real cute.
That is so awesome.
That's it, and that's what I like. People doing stuff like that to like help one another, and then everybody coming together to help the graduates who didn't get to experience what everybody else got to experience.
Graduation,
yeah, graduation. It's really important. It's like a rite of passage, and they didn't get to go to prom or graduation. They didn't get any of it, and it's
No.
a difficult time. It really is a very difficult time.
Yeah, big
So,
time.
yeah.
Psychologically, it's very destructive too.
Yeah.
And, again, what you were talking about is so important. I'll put I got a haircut recently once they loosened it up to open up the barber shops, and I did have to put a mask on, but I could tell just from the short time that I had it on the barber because of my severe COPD, I was having some difficulties. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so funny when I came out of the barber, I was walking, and then the police chief had seen me, and he came over to me to see how I was doing.
Aw.
And I had some difficulty with him a number of years back, which I discussed toward the end of that show, Hugh Charleston, Dismantling the Police State. And I put that show on the internet, made sure it got back to him. And after he heard it, he called me up and said he wanted to come over and meet me in person and apologize for how that incident was handled, which he did. So I
Oh, good.
give him
Wow.
kudos for that. But that's a good community type of response from
Yes.
the police. It's
Yeah, it is.
not just authoritarian. And I'll just tell you real quick what it was like. so you might get a kick out of this, Susan, because it ties into Indigenous in some respects. I do something that's called earthing, just standing barefoot on the grass, and that's an old Indigenous teaching, and it actually is healthy. It draws inflammation out of the body.
Yep.
So it was on the July 4th weekend back in 2013. I was doing it out in an area, in a sump area, and then I saw a police car come by, and I waved. I tinted the window so I couldn't see who was in it or anything. And then all of a sudden, I noticed the police car over a period making several more passes in the shopping center behind me. And then all of a sudden, the policewoman came out of the car and came over to me and said, "Are you all right?" I said, "Yes, I'm perfectly fine. How are you?" And she says, "Do you live in this apartment building?" I said, "Yes, I do." "Do you have your driver's license?" "I'm not driving. I have it in my apartment, but if you need to see it, you can come in and see it or whatever." So after about a minute and a half of asking me different questions, she goes, "Do you mind moving your hands from behind your back?" Whoa, now easy, lady. You're coming to me. I'm not some kind of crazy out here. So I said, "Yeah, I'm moving my hands very slowly. I don't have any weapons or anything." So as quick as I did that, another patrol car came up, and a male police officer got out. She did not call for backup, so this was pre-planned. Now, he saw my slippers over by the metal fence, and he said, "Are those your slippers?" I said, "Yes, sir. You got me, boys. Boy, you doing due diligence on the July 4th weekend. You got some kind of crazy mad shoebox around here. Metal fence or whatever."
That's right. My slippers are illegal.
In any event, I mentioned in the interview too on that show that I wasn't bothering anybody or doing anything. They eventually, after talking to me, went over and sat side by side and talked for about 15 minutes and then departed. I didn't say anything right away. I wanted to let things sit for a while. When I did address it to the police chief, when I started telling him the story, at one point he said, "It sounds like you're complaining about one of my officers." I said, "I'm not complaining at all. I'm telling you factual information, but I'm also going to tell you this. There is somebody who I'm not going to identify to you who is a witness to what happened, and he agreed to come forth if I ever need him to say exactly what happened." He said, "Well, let me get back to you." He never did. I did the radio show, made sure it got back to his attention.
Good.
That's when I got the call, and that's when he said, "I want to come over and apologize to you in person." So
Good.
I said, too, I wasn't out there doing dances like an Indian trying to create thunder and rain or whatever.
And so what if you were?
Yeah.
And so what if you
So
were?
what if you
Yeah,
were?
even if I was.
Yeah.
That's what they don't want. And that's why I feel so deeply for the Indigenous, too, because this Catholic Church I'm looking to really shake up, too. They can't... They got to put these pedophile priests in jail where they belong. That's back to basics. But the Catholic Church, the Pope, the current Pope Francis, he's made saints out of the ones that came over and genocided the Indians, and they brought blankets of smallpox and all kinds of great stuff over to kill them off or whatever. So
Yeah, they did.
it's very evil, but it's only a few people that are causing all this. And I'm not going to identify them, but that's why I say, too, people have to become more spiritual. And I don't have the fear. I've said on radio shows, too, I'll say it here again, too, that's where people have to get out of the fear.
Yes.
That I say that that God, I shake the elites up by saying that God has harmonics, which are sound waves, and when they come, you might be an elite sitting on your yacht in the Mediterranean sipping a pina colada. You might spontaneously combust or explode. The same thing if you're in an underground bunker somewhere, because God's harmonics will go where God wants them to go. You can change your ways and live a little longer if you start doing the right thing and caring and sharing with people in the right way. So the host of the show says to me, "Aren't you afraid of retribution?" I said, "Retribution for what? I didn't do anything wrong." They did. I said, "If they have a hitman take me out, I asked God already to let me eat the hitman's brains out, and the spirit will be quite painful.
Hey.
I'll be more gentle on him than the guy who hired him. So I'll have more power in the spiritual world.
Oh my God.
Hey, Hannibal Lecter did it with a bottle of Chianti, right?
Yeah.
So why not?
Why not?
He did the little slurpy thing.
Yeah. Literally, I got this theory. Literally, I've had this theory for a while, and I'll tell you about my theory here. With things that are going on with the protests, and I think they do the same thing to like the indigenous people as they're doing to the African Americans. I think the government,
Exactly. Yep.
I think the government sends people out to cause trouble that has nothing to do with the protests.
Exactly right. I'm not going to label it as the government, but there
Yeah.
are factions that do this. Exactly
Yep.
right, Susan.
Yep.
And that's why there's better ways to handle the protests too, because
Yeah.
think of this, and just picture this New Year's Eve in New York City in Times Square.
Right.
Everything seems to be very peaceful with all those
Seems
a lot
like
more
it.
people there than in the protests, but
Yeah.
that may change too down the road. I don't know, but
Right.
they could, if people, they have the right to protest peacefully.
Yes.
Why can't they get a list of the people that want to come out and put them in a certain area and give them a certain time frame to do that, and then anything beyond the time frame when it gets dark is when all these people, the looters and stuff, come out anyway too.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be in with the good people, and they can be cleaned up very quickly.
Yeah. Exactly.
They allow all this for a reason. They want the chaos because
Yeah, they do.
want to declare martial law.
Exactly.
And they want to then start coming into your house and taking your guns away and doing whatever they can. I think they'd love to get a chip in everybody, but
That
they'll
ain't
have to get
happening.
people on the street for that one. I'm not going to be somebody else's robot. So
Agreed.
I won't
a
even
lot of
chip
things
my
that-
dog, never mind myself.
My dog is chipped.
Oh, and
Mine's
you know, it causes cancer in the animals too. That's been proven. Yeah.
Oh, we're taking it out of your dog. We're performing surgery. We might do that on the next show, We're going to perform surgery.
All right. Are you
I'm-
going to do the operation?
I will do the
God, no, her
operation.
handshake.
I will do the operation.
No freaking way.
Well, I mean, come on. I used to do them.